Yo, what is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to episode 10 of my Tracksuit to the Top series here with Lewis FC in the Vanarama Conference South. Hopefully you guys are good. Can I just kick off this episode by giving you guys some huge kind of thanks, I guess, just for the amazing support you guys have given on this series so far. Your support has been just so appreciated. The positive comments, the overwhelming kind of positivity, the likes on the videos have been incredible. The comments that I've got on Twitter have been amazing, and just, I guess, a massive thank you from me just for your support so far. Starting off this series, I didn't know how it was going to be received. I hadn't uploaded in about a month, and you guys have certainly kept me motivated with this content, with this series, to keep going away at it, and right now I'm having a hell of a lot of fun. Anyway, let's talk about Lewis FC. So since the last episode, I've not actually played too many games, but today I do have a fairly big game against Maidenhead, one of the teams doing really well in the league. They're actually top of the table, which is my main reason for wanting to do a video this game. You'll also notice they've scored 18 goals in 4 games. So this should be a real test for us. They beat Farnborough 8-2, Chelmsford 2-0, then they've scored 4 goals against Maidstone and Weston-super-Mare. So, it's not going to be an easy game, but it should be an interesting test. Worth noting that they are conceding a fair few goals. You look at our record, only 4 conceded, so that's pretty impressive. So anyway, looking at our own fixtures primarily, of course last episode we did draw with Basingstoke. Since then, 3 wins, 3 games. First one was a 3-0 win against Welling. This was a good game. Lapsley getting the brace for us. He got 2 penalties. It was amazing. And then Mason Bush also grabbing a goal, his first goal for the club since he joined us. Of course, the 20-year-old joined us last season on a free. He's had a little bit of playtime this season so far, and he did really well for us there. But Lapsley grabbing 2 penalty goals. Good for him, the young player, on loan from Colchester, of course. And those are his first 2 senior league goals he's ever scored. So that was a good game for him. And then following on from this, we beat Oxford City. Oxford City, a fairly good team in this division. A little bit of a smash and grab. Josh Banton grabbing the important goal for us, the one that kind of got us the win. This was on his debut, so a good way for him to kick off his time at the club. And that followed a Magnus Cook own goal. Martin Bradshaw did pull Oxford City back into contention later on. However, we did hold on for the win. And then in our final game, we beat Gosport 2-1. Good result again. Matthew Lewis and Sam Ives, the goal scorers. Matthew Lewis, of course, our star man. He's got 2 goals so far in 4 games, so he's had a pretty nice start to the season. Did get a Man of the Match award too. You may notice, if you're being an eagle-eyed viewer, that they also had their goalkeeper sent off, which was slightly bizarre. I can't say I've seen that happen in FM in years, so it was odd when they saw their keeper got sent off. However, rather unfortunately for me, they had their own keeper on the bench, so they just brought him on. However, we won regardless, a great win, and another 3 points on the board. So looking at the league table, we actually find ourselves in 3rd, and if we were to beat Maidenhead today, it would put us guaranteed into the top 2. It's not going to be an easy game, and of course our expectation really is just a top table finish. I didn't really talk about it much last year, but the minimum expectation of the board is that we get mid-table, so hopefully we can go on with that. I would like to go on a run in the FA Cup again if possible. You can see, looking at the overall job kind of security, very happy with the wages, squad harmony, and my job status as a whole is very secure. And the club stature improvements have also been noted by the board. So anyway, moving on to look a little bit at our team and what's been happening. Darian Nevin has not got any goals yet, which is a shame really, because I'm really hoping he can step up in this division. However, he has still got 2 assists to his name in the 3 games he's played, and he's not got injured, so silver linings there, I guess. Billy Roast has played pretty well since he's come in on loan. He's been one of the better standout players, and he has also got assists to his name. On the goal scoring front, Matthew Lewis and Thomas Lapsley getting the kind of, I guess, what would you call it, the golden boot so far after just 4 games with 2 goals each. Joe Robinson's kicked on this season really nicely. The young winger has shown signs of improvement, as you can see here. And looking at his overall rating this year, he's on a 7.28 rating, which is pretty darn impressive if I might say so myself. So anyway, that's a little bit about the club, what's been going on here, there and everywhere. A little bit of a shorter episode today because there isn't quite so much to talk about, but I felt compelled to do this commentary against Maidenhead, as it should be a pretty big game for us, and hopefully the players can I guess, do some work here for us. I am actually going to change our system a little bit. I'm actually going to go to fullbacks on attack with wingers on support. So we'll see how this works in our favour. I've been experimenting a little bit with our system just to see if there's any ways to improve the side, and I have recently switched the wide midfielders to wingers. It seems to have worked for us fairly well when I've been trying it out, and I'm hoping that again it's going to work today. So we will get into today's game. We are playing with Lewis up top. I'm hoping he's going to grab a few goals for us. I say that every episode, but I'm really hopeful for him. But all in all, we're looking for a good 3 points here against promotion rivals, potentially. I don't want to say that too prematurely as we are only 4 games in. However, we've kicked on really well this season and we're looking good as Lewis just scores. It's 1-0. I said I didn't want to say it too much, but 4 minutes in, he scores for us. Maybe I should tell him I hope he can score more often. Ball whipped in. Was this another assist for Neven? I think it was. He whipped it in. Lewis just on the volley. He is left-footed, so that is with his stronger foot, but that is a fine, fine finish by him. And now we have a set piece whipped in by Lewis. Cleared away. Cole is there, inside to Roast. Bacon. Oh gosh, I'm getting hungry here with Roast Bacon, and Neven's there to score. He repays the favour with his first goal of the season. Lewis with a sublime assist, just threading him in there. And it all came from a bit of the Roast Bacon combo in the centre as Neven was there. And that's a tidy little finish. Perhaps a little bit disappointed by their goalkeeper, but I'm going to take it nevertheless. Page has taken a knock. We will sub him off. No point in risking unnecessary injury. I did say that against Basingstoke, of course, and change our defence a little bit. It resulted in more injury. So hopefully that won't come back to bite us today as we are on the attack again here. And Lewis makes it 3-0. I knew there was perhaps some defensive frailties to be exposed here at Maidenhead, particularly because, of course, they have conceded 8 goals, I believe it is, in their 4 games, but their goal-scoring record terrified me. But right now, 3 shots, 3 on target, 3 goals. It's easy as pie. We are looking very good here, and great to see Matthew Lewis and Darian Neven being the players really leading the way and getting on the score sheet here, as we are going to be looking for options. Muggeridge is there, and that is a save by the keeper, but another real chance. This is an incredibly impressive performance because Maidenhead are a team really who have hit the ground running so far this season, and we are looking very, very good. And we get another knock, and I am just going to play it safe again and sub off the injured player there. There is no point in risking it, although we now do concede. But Lapsley he is kind of injured. He is a key player for us. I'd rather not keep him out for too long, but unfortunately 3-1 certainly isn't as comfortable as 3-0, particularly when we've already used 2 of our subs, so hopefully that's not going to come back to bite us. Although, as I mentioned, Maidenhead with a real goal-scoring pedigree, and wow, well, we give them a penalty and we've given them basically a rope to hang ourselves with, or rather that doesn't make sense. I was going for something really intelligent. What I'm trying to say is that we're being the masters of our own demise here, as we are. Oh, okay, I take it all back. Banks in goal, you big boy. He's bailed us out. No faith in my team at all. What I was going along the lines of was the fact that we were letting them get back into the game and almost giving them a sword to slay ourselves with and giving them the penalty. However, Banks, what he's done there is he's come up clutch. He has saved our bacon there. I'm just going to get in loads of pig puns now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We're going trotting up the table. Oh gosh. Is trotting really a pig pun? I don't even know. Let's focus back on this game. 3-1 at the break. Good little team talk. Team's playing very well. If we could get maybe Lewis a hat-trick, that would be nice. You know, a bit of confidence boosting for our main man up top, who we're really going to be looking on to carry the team. But primarily, we want the win here. So I'm not going to go to all-out attack chasing chances. But we're doing pretty well. We're doing pretty well right now. Looking at it, it's actually a fairly close game, but we have taken the few chances that came our way early on as Lewis will whipping the ball, and Walder's there, hits the crossbar. That was a chance to make it 4, however, the woodwork will deny us right there. Time ticking away though. I really don't want to concede within the next kind of 10 minutes, so there'd be nothing worse than going kind of only a goal ahead with not long left. But we're on the attack again here as the ball will get whipped in. Nice play. Can we build it up from the back? Thomas looks inside. Can't find Lewis, however. We're surrendering the ball there with a few men committed high up the pitch. We need to make sure we don't get caught out of position. We're not. Lewis is there. Neven ahead of him. Options in the centre now for Cole. He will whip it in. Lewis is there. He hits the crossbar. He was offside. It wouldn't have counted, but nevertheless, nice to see the space being found there as we will now see another highlight. We're playing fairly well here. Maidenhead, a very good team. Nevin, he's through. Can he bury it? I think that was a tackle. And if that was a tackle, that's an incredible tackle. Maybe that was the chance going to begging. Nope. No, it's not. I'm wrong. Billy Roast, on loan from Colchester, finds himself on the score sheet. Both loanees from Colchester have scored, which to say they're a centre mid and a centre back, not going to lie, I didn't really expect them to be players we'd look towards for the goals, but they've certainly delivered in the last few games, as we will now make it 4-1 against a team really who I didn't expect us to run it away with this game, and well, Roast scores again there. That's 2 goals in 4 minutes for the centre-back. He must be confused. What's he doing? When did he get this clinical? Who taught him this? It's a nice little finish. 5-1. Wow. I feel like in this series so far we've had a few live comms with a large amount of goals, and this is another one to add to the high-scoring scrapbook, as it is probably going to finish here 5-1. Indeed, it is an incredible piece of play to get this result against a team who, you'd have to say, that they were at the top of the table. They were running away with it, and what we've done there is we've very convincingly beaten them, which is an absolutely fantastic thing to feast my eyes upon. I'm just going to check to see where they're predicted to finish. They are actually predicted to finish ahead of us in the table, so to beat them 5-1 is good. Whitehawk and Welling were the 2 teams really tipped to do well. You can see here, look at the table, neither of them doing particularly well. Whitehawk are in 20th. But yeah, that is a good result for us. So hopefully now we can just continue on this good little run, and hopefully, touch wood, fingers crossed, go on a nice little run now and maybe run away with the title. But I guess we'll see on that front what happens. But that is very good. Bush isn't happy. Be patient, you'll get your chance. I'll give you a run of games. Stop whinging. It's typical FM15 with players whinging, but I'm not going to whinge too much. 5-1, a great result, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode. A little bit of a shorter one. As I mentioned, not so much to talk about, but I'm very glad I did it after that win. Not sure when I'll be back with you guys for the next episode, but hopefully you're looking forward to it regardless. As always, if you've enjoyed the video, smash the like button. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. And other than that, it is me, Jack, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. I'm out.